Hello YouTube modelers, welcome back to my channel. I want to thank all my viewers and subscribers for tuning in. So here is the status of my Atlantis vintage gas truck 148 scale for both the small scale and big rig group build. So today it hit over 40 degrees outside. So around 2 o'clock at the height of the day, in direct sunlight, it actually didn't feel too bad, so I just sprayed some color on it. They're all Rust-Oleum, so it's not going to be a high quality paint job. But wow, look at the size of that lint. You see that little piece of lint that got caught? But the paint is okay. I mean, I'll see if I can wet sand and polish it, because it has like a slight haze. Plus I also had to put some masking tape on it because I wanted to spray the bottom black, and I didn't want black overspray on the body, and then vice versa. I taped the bottom and then sprayed the tank white. And to put an overspray, I also put masking tape on it. So because I was rushing it, because I tried to do everything all today while the weather was warmer, because we're expecting to dip back into the 30s and the 20s, there's a little bit of like masking tape. You can even tell, see? A little masking tape mark. So I'll see if I could polish that out. But for the most part, I'm just happy that I got some paint on the model. So interior, I have to do the assembly. Of course, the wheels should be black, but some of them with the wheels in it, I spray painted red. These have no wheels, so I'll just spray paint it black. Pipes, ladders, mirrors, air horns in silver. Stuff to paint the figures. Frame, chassis, gloss black, some parts in flat black, orange, you know, the usual. So that's where I am now, so I'll probably start to detail paint and assemble it. Just have to figure out whether I want to pose these figures seated in the cab or leave them outside. And then wondering if I should wire the engine because it's so small anyway, or leave it as is. Okay, here we are at the final reveal. Just want to thank Shawn over at the Scale Model Car Guy channel and Dan da Man over at the 60s Rule channel, that's his new channel name, for hosting the small scale. This is my first Atlantis and small scaled build, and also Jeff at Jeff's Model Car Garage for the big rig group build. So here is the small scale and big rig all combined into one. As you can see, it came out pretty decent. It's not bad for a small scale. This is my first small scale and probably will not be my last. I do enjoy it. It does have enough detail to rival the big scales, but I do wish they had made this type of white cab over in 1/25 scale. So let's take a closer look at it. Basically, it just has the feel of a kit designed and molded in 1956, because that's what the original mold was made. They just reboxed it and put new decals. So this is a refreshing new color scheme and decal for 2024. It also comes with the glass that wasn't previously available in some, and of course the Oregon Chief decals. The only thing is, because I build a lot of military in 148 scale, I do like the Sinclair dinosaur decals and the US Army decals that they included, because I could use it in a diorama or pose it next to my military planes. But this is not too bad. Kind of looks like the armed forces just contracted out the fuel services to a third party when I park it next to a plane. So it does have the feel of a kit made in the 50s, so it has a high play value afterwards. It's got the figures, the opening door features, the extra accessories like the sign. Give you a closer look at the figures. Wearing the black bow tie service, black tie service. These doors open and close. One of the door pins did break on me, so I had to end up breaking this enclosure out to fit the doors back in, and then I had to pin it with a metal pin from a very small safety, a paper clip. So that went bad for me. The decals are actually great. You just soak them for like 3 seconds and then wait 15 to 20 seconds and they're able to slide off. And make sure they are aligned properly before you push down on the decal and squeeze out the bubbles, because they set very, very fast. Unfortunately, in building this kit, I actually spilled half of my jar of yellow paint because I used it to touch up the small features. So even though small, you can detail paint it. You can choose to put the chrome running light housing, but I just chose body color. You can probably paint this walkway or catwalk in aluminum, but I just left it in body color. They do come with nice decals. The lights in the back, tail lights, the Fruehauf decals. Paint job is not the greatest, but I'm just glad that I was able to go outside and do some spraying when it warmed up a little bit. The cab over design. I don't know whether it's diesel or gas, but the engine is in orange. You could detail it more with wiring if you wish. I did not. It does come with a battery and radiator. One thing to remember, the air horn placement, the hole is a half moon because they don't want you to reverse it, but they actually molded it the wrong way. So just make sure you look at that carefully. Same thing with the decals. If you notice over here, the decals look like the Indian head is on the same manner, but that is not correct. Because on this side, the Indian head faces the front. And the other side, this one faces the front as well. Not like this. See how? So they also don't give you instructions on how to install the clear glass, but if you've put together a model kit, you know where everything goes anyway. It's 4 pieces, the rear, front, and the 2 sides. If you want, you can cut the glass and then leave the side door open or with no glass, but I did detail the interior a little bit. I forgot to take pictures of it, but maybe you can see it. Black steering wheel, simple dash, nutmeg interior, red wheels, did a black wash, fire extinguisher underneath. So overall, very good kit. Good slump buster or something to do over the weekend. Just fits into the group build very nicely. So I highly recommend this. But just bear in mind that if you're looking for high tech, it's not. It's just a simplified, good kit from the 50s. Operating features, high play value, very sturdy built very sturdy. Wheels do roll. And that's about it. So thanks again for the hosts, Shawn, Dan da Man, and Jeff. Had lots of fun. If I do see some more of these small scales, I will pick them up for the future builds. But like I said, if you want to do more detailed painting, you can. But this is a interesting twist. I think it was offered as Shell and Mobile Gas by Revell. Then it was Sinclair through Atlantis. Then now the Oregon Chief. So, hope you guys enjoy the build. Thanks for watching. And the stills are coming right up.